The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 21's here. All right, let's go.
Tua to throw right away. Oh, wide open, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the veteran. That's Jeff Wilson. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one runs up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Looking to pass. Tua. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
11 Thomas.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on a deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
11. 12. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
11.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A really nice gain of 25 yards. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. Just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the right hash, this from 48. And Sanders pulled it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This is caught, it's Boyd. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
Now 2nd and 3.
This is Mixon on the draw. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon from 8 yards out. And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. 2 and now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man downfield is Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And finally, he goes out of bounds just 10 yards shy of the end zone. A spectacular return.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Burrow on first down.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Burrow on play action. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Mixon with a first down carry. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal. It's a tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow will throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
11, 11.
3rd and goal. Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back
back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, the kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Tua going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how a drive is supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
second down. Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Mixing up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate.
Now Burrow. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jamar Chase, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Tua. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Good play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
The kick by Sanders is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. They work it across midfield. And quickly, they get to the line. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gotta go. 11.
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
11. Stop.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here we go with Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Burrow going to keep it himself. And he will have the Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Hey, Can.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And shedding through the tackle.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
11 mighty.
2nd and 10.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here we go, here we go.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
21G, 21G.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
22 yards.
and the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On one, right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to.
Now Burrow loses the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
11 Mighty. 11 Mike. 11 MP. Hey, 11 Thomas.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
14 yards.
12.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
12.
line.
Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 50 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the time has expired on the first quarter. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. So nothing doing there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
11.
Gain of only a yard. It's
12. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mixon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Dolphins force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Verone McKinley. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the turnover, it's Tua. And this one is incomplete.
that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 58 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
15 yards. That's good.
11 MT. 11 MT.
First down.
11, 11, 11.
First and 10 at the
11,
40-yard
11.
line.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
11, 11.
First and 10 at the
12, 12,
47-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Tua now on first down. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Go ahead.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Tua going to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Down the left sideline and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
11 Thomas.
It's a pickup of 3.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
On 1, ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
11 Mighty.
Now Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
Gun.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. In motion goes the tight end.
11 MT Tank. 11.
To the air again, Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds here. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
11.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
44.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Taylor now returning it. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
11,
line.
11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now the Bengals on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
12,
This is 3rd and 10.
12, 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Oh, great grab by Chase. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
11, 11, 11, 11.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
11
line.
MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A run with Mostert up the middle.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, partner, Marvin, our number 1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Logan Wilson.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
And that flag accepted.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's Tua.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
Back deep, Trent Taylor. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Here we go. Hey, Can.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Now it's Burrow.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll work down inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Burrow. Powering forward. This is caught. It's Boyd. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. After a 1-point game, 7-6. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield.
It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Tua now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Couple of Alabama guys there, Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
One more time with Mostert. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sanders' kick is good.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
It's an 89-yard kick return.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 5.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Looking to pass. Tua.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
A Mostert a first down carry, and this will wind up only getting him a couple. That'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he's good. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They go play action with Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 33. To the air again, Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be third down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
Now Burrow. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Quite a decision there on fourth down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points. And following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind,
Sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape. But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it. But don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. McPherson on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Tua going to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Miami.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here we go.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
12. Stop.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tua. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Throwing Tua.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.